Why does your doctor rush to schedule a surgery the moment he finds a cyst, a fibroid, or a lump in your body, treating it like a foreign invader that must be cut out? He rushes because surgery is the financial backbone of the hospital system, and a patient who dissolves their own lumps at home is a lost customer for life. They want you to believe that cysts in the breast, ovaries, or thyroid are random accidents of nature that have no cure other than the scalpel. They want you to accept that your swollen ankles, puffy face, and constant bloating are just water weight, or a sign of getting fat. This is a medical deception designed to ignore the most important system in your body, the lymphatic system, your internal sewer network. You do not have a lump disease. You have a clogged drain caused by thick, stagnant lymph fluid that has trapped toxins in one spot until they hardened. The medical industry calls these benign tumors, but they treat them by removing the organ, which is like removing the trash can because it is full. When you cut out a fibroid without fixing the drainage, the toxins just move to a new location, and a year later, you are back on the operating table. I am going to show you how to unclog the sewer, liquefy the lumps, and drain the toxic swamp inside you using a forgotten biblical oil. We are going to use a thick, sticky oil derived from a poisonous bean that has the unique ability to penetrate deep through the skin and break up congestion. No scars from surgery, no hormone-disrupting drugs, and no fear of the mysterious bumps that keep appearing on your body. To understand the cure, you must understand the lymphatic system, the silent guardian that cleans every single cell in your body. Your blood has a pump called the heart, but your lymph has no pump. It relies on movement and breathing to circulate. In our sedentary modern lives, we sit all day, which causes the lymph to stop flowing and turn into a stagnant gel. When the sewer stops moving, the garbage piles up. Toxins, dead cells, and cancer viruses get trapped in the lymph nodes. Your body tries to wall off this toxic garbage to protect you, creating a cyst, a fibroid, or a nodule of scar tissue. Your doctor sees the wall and attacks it, but he never asks why the garbage was piling up there in the first place. You do not need a surgeon. You need a lymphatic activator that stimulates the flow and dissolves the stagnation. The most powerful lymphatic stimulant on earth is castor oil, known in ancient texts as the palm of Christ for its miracle healing powers. Castor oil is unique because it contains ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid found nowhere else in nature that has a low molecular weight. This low weight allows the oil to pass through the epidermis and dermis, penetrating deep into the organs underneath. When castor oil hits your tissues, it triggers a massive increase in lymphocytes, the white blood cells that act as the garbage men of the body. A double-blind study showed that applying castor oil packs increased the T11 lymphocyte count by a staggering amount in just a few hours. These activated soldiers rush to the site of the oil, scavenging the debris, breaking down the cysts, and carrying the waste away. It effectively turns the gel back into a soul, liquefying the blockage so it can be flushed out through your urine and bowels. But you cannot just rub a little drop on your skin, you must use the Castor Oil Pack method to drive it deep. The pack involves soaking a piece of organic wool or cotton flannel in the sticky oil and placing it over the affected area. You cover the flannel with plastic to prevent the mess and then apply a hot water bottle on top to drive the oil in with heat. The heat dilates the pores and the lymphatic vessels, creating a vacuum effect that pulls the ricinoleic acid straight into the tumor. We have seen women dissolve ovarian cysts the size of grapefruits by doing this protocol every night for a month. We have seen uterine fibroids shrink and vanish, saving women from unnecessary hysterectomies that would have ruined their hormones. But the power of castor oil goes beyond just dissolving lumps. It is the ultimate detoxifier for the liver. Your liver is the filter that cleans the blood, but it often gets clogged with fat and toxins, leading to liver stagnation. When you place a castor oil pack over your liver, on the right side of your rib cage, you stimulate the organ to dump its toxic load. It thins the bile, allowing the gallbladder to empty fully, and improves the liver's ability to metabolize excess estrogen. Estrogen dominance is the root cause of fibroids and breast cysts. By cleaning the liver, you stop the fuel that feeds the lumps. You will know it is working because you will see changes in your digestion almost immediately. Castor oil is a powerful stimulant for peristalsis, the muscular contractions of the colon that push poop out. Even when applied topically, it can cure chronic constipation that has resisted laxatives for years. It breaks down the fecal glue that sticks to the walls of your intestines, allowing you to pass old, impacted waste. But you must be careful with the quality of the oil. Most castor oil in the store is processed with hexane, a neurotoxin. You must buy cold-pressed, hexane-free, organic castor oil packaged in a dark glass bottle, never plastic. Castor oil is a solvent, meaning it eats plastic. If you buy it in a plastic bottle, you are rubbing dissolved plastic into your body. There is also a simpler way to use this oil if you do not have time for the full 1-hour pack ritual. The belly button method is an ancient Ayurvedic practice where you put a few drops of oil into your navel before sleep. The belly button is the center of your fascia network, connected to 72,000 subtle energy veins called nadis. Putting oil here allows it to spread through the fascia to the entire abdominal cavity, calming the nervous system and reducing bloating. It is particularly effective for menstrual cramps and endometriosis pain, acting as a natural analgesic. But be warned, as the lymph starts to move, you may experience detox flu symptoms like headaches or fatigue. This is the Herxheimer reaction, forcing the toxins out of storage faster than your kidneys can handle. You must drink massive amounts of water and take binders like charcoal to help flush the mobilized waste. You must also stop using the lymph cloggers that you spray on your body every single morning. Aluminum antiperspirants block the sweat glands in your armpits, which are the main exit doors for lymphatic waste. When you block the exit, the toxins back up into the breast tissue, contributing to the formation of cysts and tumors. Switch to a natural deodorant and let your body sweat. Sweat is not an error. It is a survival mechanism. Stop wearing underwire bras that pinch the lymph nodes under the arm and restrict the flow of fluid. The reverse doctrine is about opening the channels of elimination so the body can clean itself. The body does not want to hold on to a cyst. It wants to get rid of it, but it needs the energy to do so. Castor oil provides that energy, stimulating the immune system to recognize the lump and dismantle it cell by cell. Your doctor will tell you that topical oil cannot penetrate the skin, and that this is all old wives' tales. He says this because he ignores the science of transdermal absorption and the history of medicine before Big Pharma. He relies on the surgery being the only option because it is the only option he was trained to perform. But you have the power to shrink the mass and drain the fluid without a single stitch. You have the power to reclaim the smooth, healthy body that flows freely without obstruction. The solution is in the sticky oil, the wool flannel, and the hot water bottle. Soak the cloth, apply the heat, and dissolve the lump. This is the reversal of the surgical doctrine, and we do not cut out the trash can. We empty it.